Hello everybody, welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 video, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at how to get money. More specifically, earlier in the game, a lot of this is going to be directed at one-time payoffs and the collection of gold. So to start with, let's look at looting enemies. Let's make sure we're doing this all of the time. I just wanted to mention that because it was something that I missed quite early on. Now, I apologise if I end up going really fast because I'm quite nervous about talking to you guys still. I don't know why. And I would actually like to know what you guys do to keep the money rolling in. So yeah, make sure you are looting people. Make sure you do this quickly, as if people witness you, they will start trying to alert the authorities, and that could be bad for you. Next up, and I'm going to try to get the video to align as best as I can. I apologise if it doesn't. Just bear with the video, and that will show you everything that I'm talking about. It just might not align. So I'm not great at this whole video editing thing, but it will. All of the information will be in the video. Wow, I'm taking too long. I'm sorry. The first one you should collect is Limpany, which is the closest one to where you're going to start after the prologue. And I find it's the easiest one to loot. It's south of south of the camp, and along the river. It should be pretty easy to find. So that's quite cool. Next up after that is the statues, and this should all come up on a map, by the way, on the screen as well. Next up is the statues, which is up north of Valentine. To solve the statue puzzle, you need to press the switches on the statues that have odd numbers of digits, i.e. fingers and thumbs, on their hands, and the one with no arm. If you get one of these wrong, don't worry, just push the switch on the back of the statue, and that will reset it, and you can just do it from there. The statues are in like a crevice. It should be shown on the video. I'll make sure it is actually. And then after that, west of the statues and south of Kotora Springs is a train wreck. Now above the train wreck is a cliff. This is where the video for this one's actually going to start. You do like a little slide down the cliff, and then you kind of edge around, do like a load of jumps. This one is a pain, so if you don't have to do that on this one, I really wouldn't bother, because it really bugged me. And then the last one that I'm going to show on here is a little bit of a spoiler. I'm going to try to keep it as spoiler free as I can. I should have warned at the beginning, sorry. And basically there was a mansion that was burned down during the story quest, and if you come back to this mansion, you'll be able to loot both the gold in the tin that I showed. There was also a body here, but I got rid of that before the video, so I didn't see too much, just to keep things looking alright. There are obviously also the treasure map puzzles. Now these are already going to be videos on my playthrough. Now if you'd like to see shortened versions of that shortened down versions of that, please let me know, and I'll try to make that happen for you. Also, I want to mention one of the story missions. So if you are still in the first camp and you haven't done this yet, and you're thinking that you're feeling a little bit poor, progressing the story, there is a mission called Sodom Back to Gomorrah, which basically sees you robbing a bank. Don't want to say too much about it, but essentially it ends up with you getting $2,500, and my character, I haven't actually turned that much gold in, has got plenty of money just from that, so that's pretty cool. And then after that, I just want to talk about bounties. So these require you to go into sheriff's offices, pick up the bounty off of the wall, and then ride out. And usually you'll have to capture the fugitive, but I haven't actually had one where it was dead or alive, so you can actually kill them and then bring them back. You return the body or the person back to the sheriff, and that will give you your reward. Now do be aware, on the way back you can get ambushed by your competitors, and so you can come under attack after you've done this. In fact, this happened 2 out of 4 times, so it's actually a pretty strong hit rate. Now obviously we've gone through all of the treasure that we're going to collect. Next thing that I need to make sure that I show on here and I explain is to get actual cash for this. So if you don't just want to spend this on your camp, which at the beginning you might want to do, that's actually what I did to start with my first gold bullion. I actually spent it straight at the camp. You're going to need to go and find a fence. Now the first one available to you, and I can't remember the name of the quest, but it's out over in the eastern side. I can't for the life of me remember the town right now. It's not Strawberry because that's over in the east, but you'll get a few of them as you're going through, and you'll see the symbol pop up, and I'll make sure it's up on the screen. Basically, you go to see one of these guys, and you'll sell all of your treasures. So even the ones that you loot from your enemies and that kind of thing, and they will basically convert all that into money. Now I hope this has been helpful for you guys, and again I just want to ask, if you have watched this far, please leave comments down below as to how you collect money, just because that can be helpful to anybody else seeing this in the future. Anyway guys, I'll see you next time.